kick back and catch a vibe. We at home with Lisa.
Hello everyone, welcome to Springmas 2025. Welcome to At Home with Lisa. I'm so happy that you guys decided to click on this video and join myself, Design with Emma and Lifestyle Designs with Teresa in Springmas 2025. We're going to be bringing different DIY ideas to you for things that you can place or do around your home for the spring and the Easter season. So to start off Springmas, you guys, we are doing premieres from April the 1st through April the 5th, okay? So each day we are premiering. So please make sure you click on our community tab to see what the times are that we will be posting the videos each and every day. And we want you guys to be in the premieres and to participate in the premieres simply because y'all know how we do it. We started off with Blessmas, I think. And we always, at the end of our premiering, we always do a giveaway. But we give the giveaways for those who have participated or been in the premieres at least for 3 to 4 of the 5 days, okay? And we do the announcement on the 5th day, which is the last day of Springmas. So y'all, put those notification bells on. Go ahead and get us in your watching to make sure that you're there to get a giveaway. And it's a cash giveaway from each channel, from 3 channels, you guys. And also too, on Wednesday, which is the 3rd day, we're going to do a spotlight section. And that spotlight section is recognizing one of our channels who are like ride or die, or it may not even be a channel. It may be just a supporter who does not have a channel. So we've added that to Springmas. We're going to do a spotlight section. So if you missed any of these premieres or if you've missed anyone today, please go back and watch their premiere and leave a comment as well too. So you all, without further ado, grab your drink and grab your snack, sit back and relax because I am going to be working with some Dollar Tree supplies like a Dollar Tree pizza pan, okay? I am going to be creating or trying to create a door sign or door wreath, and I'm going to be utilizing this Dollar Tree pizza pan, okay? So y'all get ready, put your seatbelts on because we about to get into something, okay? All right, if y'all like this type of content, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and also leave some comments down below. Now, let's get into it. So all of the items that I plan on utilizing in this DIY of a door sign or a wreath are placed here. I have already used my cameo silhouette to create this welcome sign. I also have some rope here, some jute rope. I also have some chalk paint in the color of Jolly Rose that I will be using. I also have some ribbon. I have some florals. I have some greenery. I also have some Mod Podge. And I also have these bunny ears as well too. And I have this piece of plaid material that I have already pre-cut. So I did pre-cut my fabric and I did go ahead and do my sign before getting on camera. That's just to save time. And I also have my handy dandy glue gun with extra glue sticks. So to start off this shindig here, I'm going to paint my platter here, okay? That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to paint this and we're going to have to let it dry before we move forward, okay? So this is going to take, I'm sure, 2 coats. As you can see, it's going to take 2 coats because of the color. But I did pull out my heat gun as well for the drying to go a little faster, so it'll dry quickly. And again, this is chalk paint that I am using. And I really didn't have to paint the whole thing, but painting is so relaxing. Do you all like to paint? Whether it's your wall or whether it's doing DIYs. I should have put some gloves on to not get this paint on my nails here. I'm also doing laundry while I'm working on this video. Okay, so we got the first coat on here. And so I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll be back to put the, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and let it dry, then put the second coat on, and once it completely dries, then I'll be back to you guys so we can go on to the second step. Okay, so I have put the second coat on, so now I'm going to use my heat gun to speed up the drying. Okay, you guys, as you can see, it's hot from the gun, but as you can see, it's dry. So if you do DIYs and you do a lot of painting, this gun is very essential for time-saving purposes. So if I wouldn't have used the gun, I probably would have had to wait like 30 minutes to an hour or so. So it took less than 2 minutes for me to use my heat gun to get this dry, and as you can see, it is completely dry. So I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, you all, on to step number, I'm gonna say step number 3, because the painting was 1, the heat drying was 2, so we're gonna go on to step number 3. Okay, so now we have our Dollar Tree pizza pan, and I have my pre-cut pattern here. And I'm going to place it on my pizza round. like so. I'm going to use Mod Podge to get some coats on here so it won't be no thick layer. It's going to be a thin layer that I apply because I don't want it to have any roughness going on. I want it to lay down smoothly. So I want to make sure that the Mod Podge is laying down pretty smooth to not cause any creases in the fabric. I better hurry because this Mod Podge dries pretty quickly. Trying to figure out what side I want to lay it on. I want to get it as close to the edge as I possibly can. And I just want to smooth it out. And I have my little tool here to just slide it to the edges. And any excess I can trim off if need be. It is smooth like I want it, but I do need to put more Mod Podge down to the bottom. Because I didn't go all the way down with it. Woo. Pull it up just a little bit. See, it's dried already. Okay, and we're just gonna fold it back down. And then we're gonna use our flattener to flatten it out all the way down. And I can always go around with my X-Acto knife and trim off the excess. And I'm not going to use my heat gun for this because the Mod Podge dries pretty quickly. So I don't need to use my heat gun for this. But I am going to go around and trim the edges to get rid of the excess fabric. And I want it to look flushed. So as a close-up, this is what it's looking like so far. Okay, I have done all the trimming that I'm going to do. Everything is dry. So I'm going to use this pre-cut ribbon here and I'm going to place it right above where the trimming is. And I'm actually going to use some hot glue to do that. And there's no rhyme or reason why I'm doing this. Oh, I need a glue stick. Doing it this way, I just think I need to add just a little bit more contrast throughout. I just hope because it's blue and it's light, it doesn't mess up the ribbon. So I want to get it on the very top, evenly. Okay. It's not sticking, y'all. I let the glue get cold, I'm sure. I'm just reinforcing the glue. Oops. Oops. glue is hot, you guys. Okay, now I want to apply the welcome on here. And another reason why I wanted to do the blue, because this is white and I need it to protrude onto the ribbon to be able to see it. So I'm going to use my scraper to try and scrape it down. Sometimes I'll take my little heat gun. I'll take my little heat gun and adhere it to give it a little bit more sturdiness. So I'm just gonna scrape this down for a little while and pull it off, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next step. But I know I'm going to have to apply some more glue because my ribbon right here is lifting. And we don't want anything lifting. You know, we want everything to be as good as it can possibly be. So this is what we have so far. So I'm just gently pulling off my tape here. And it's coming off easily. The more you scrape it or press the letters down, the easier it is for it to come off. And I kind of always do mine like at a slanting pull. And there you have it. It's off. So now you can see it better. Okay, we are on to the next step, you guys. Thank you all so much for being so patient and trusting the process. So I have this rope here that I'm going to use, as you can see, and I'm going to use the glue gun to go ahead and put it down with. I hope it hold it, because this here rope that I have here, it is very thick. So, but it's gonna do the trick. It's gonna do the trick. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the glue so the rope can adhere to this Dollar Tree pizza pan. So, but I want the connection. I might cut a little bit more so it just be even. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit more. And I should have got my big scissors. I'm gonna cut it a little bit more to try to make it meet, the two ends to meet. I have to cut a little bit more, you guys. Or is that okay? Because if you guys know where I am going with this DIY project, I am going to add some embellishments up top here. So it doesn't matter if I make them, if I have them to meet like this, or if I overlap them. So I'm just gonna overlap because it's gonna be easier. I'm just gonna keep cutting. Or I may just get my largest scissors and just go ahead and cut so they'll be even. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have my staple gun and my pieces of greenery. I wanna make sure that they all are connecting. So therefore, when I staple, I will get them all in. Sometimes I miss the mark and some come out, but I don't stress about that because As long as I got majority of the greenery in here, then I'm good. I want to see if I can staple down. Whoop, it didn't quite go in, y'all. Probably because I got too many limbs here. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to plan B because they're not staying, and y'all know plan B is a good old hot glue gun. All right, y'all, let me glue these down and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the greenery on, so I want to add these, what they call them, gardenias, I think. So I'm gonna add these on here. I wanna add them right here, and I wanna add one on each side. I'm going to add a little bit more glue to enforce the hold. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to do the same for this one. Add the glue on the stem, and I did, these were long stem as you saw in the beginning, and I just cut them down because I didn't want the stem sticking out. Let's see, I want to place it just about right there. And then we're going to add our bow in the middle. And then I have one more piece that I want to add on. So this is what we're looking like so far, you guys. And the next clip is going to be the final reveal. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Love Bugs, for tuning in on the first day of Springmas 2025. Please do not forget to go over and check out Design with Emma and Lifestyle Designs with Teresa. Now, let's get into this reveal. So I created a Dollar Tree DIY welcome sign for the spring. And if you missed how I put this together, go ahead and click back, rewind, and watch the video in its entirety. But I think it turned out too stinking cute, and I just added it to my glass round table with the floral arrangements. But again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and don't forget to check us out on day 2, Springmas day 2. And don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. All right, you all, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.
We at home with Lisa.